Menopause can be a daunting time for so many. Up to 60% of women experiencing sleep issues, 50% balancing mood fluctuations, and 80% dealing with the dreaded hot flush.
While a list of symptoms can seem overwhelming, we all know someone that will experience this change. And the good news is that food and nutrition can support the body through these changes and help women feel ready to tackle the next stage of life.
To tell us more for World Menopause Day is Weekend Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Di Lorenzo.
Hey Sarah, how are you?
Happy World Menopause Day.
World Menopause Day
to celebrate.
Exactly. Okay, you're going to talk about some common symptoms, and they're very broad.
There is a broad spectrum of symptoms, but those hot flushes and night sweats, as you mentioned, they impact 80% of women. And what's actually happening is the body's having issues with regulating temperature. It overheats, then it wants to sort of like vasodilate, so have our vessels like dilate to cool us down. But in turn, you get those hot flushes and the night sweats and that sort of those heat wave feelings. So what we want to do to avoid that is actually avoid foods that trigger those kind of things. So things like coffee is a trigger for sweats and flushes, fried food, fatty food, all the processed meats, chips, lollies, sugar, all of those things. Chili especially, it will really like drive those hot flushes. And alcohol. And women often report through menopause that they just can't tolerate alcohol like they once were able to, and that's, you know, and it just makes all those symptoms worse. So if you're in that 80% or feeling it to some degree or another, that's what you absolutely need to avoid.
Okay.
So you are now recommending we push on to this stage here, I'm assuming, because I like this stage here.
Okay, so sleep is really impacted. So it affects, so we need things like estrogen and progesterone to help with sleep, and we lose that. And so what we want to do is really, and look, there's other things that could be impacting sleep. It could be like sleep apnea, it could be the sweats, it could be anxiety. You want to work out what's causing the sleep problem first. But something you can do, my advice is avoid a meal 3 hours before going to bed. And something great you could do directly after the meal, which is going to support things like foods that are like rich in tryptophan, which can help with serotonin and melatonin, is my little cute sleepy time smoothie here that I've done, which has got banana. It sounds cute. Sleepy, and it's got honey in it, banana, some almond, chamomile tea is what I use for the liquid, and spinach. Magnesium, tryptophan, all those amazing things. I don't have menopause,
but can I have a sip?
Absolutely, 100%. You don't know how that's working. We didn't know that. We thought you did. Sorry.
Beautiful.
You've got to finish the whole thing now.
My night sweats have cleared up.
Okay,
no, that's night sweats done. That was sleep. That was sleep.
Oh,
you're not paying attention because it's got brain fog, which we're going to talk about next.
Yes, because we know that mental health symptoms can also be a big part.
Massive brain fog. Brain fog, forgetfulness, anxiety, depression, moodiness, all of that kind of stuff. And what it is there's inflammation, there's issues with energy metabolism, and a dip in serotonin and dopamine. We love those. Great foods to include. Make sure you're taking care of your gut. Gut's really important for reactivating estrogen. Foods that mimic estrogen as well, like flaxseed and things like tofu. Berries are great for brain health, so have half a cup of berries every day. B vitamins, really important for the neurological system. Chicken and eggs. Have eggs for breakfast, chicken with your lunch. Seeds, whole grains, turmeric, anti-inflammatory, fatty fish, anti-inflammatory. Miso as well, as I've got the sauerkraut there, are the ones I've got for gut.
Terrific stuff. All right, thank you, Sarah. Okay. Wonderful stuff. You can find all of the recipes over on the Sunrise website, because a lot of women during menopause also worry about weight gain, and Sarah's got a beautiful recipe over there for a soup. Gorgeous.
Thanks, Sarah.